Pedroia.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
This is line to left, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 456 home runs. And an RBI count up over 160. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Kluber, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
To Santana to get the double play. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Naquin.
And that's in there for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
He'll come in here at 259. A dozen home runs and 59 RBIs. Fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Luplow leads off first with 1 away. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
No, that missed. That's Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute
3 balls,
superstar.
1 strike.
3-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
All right, 3-2.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Tribe. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And it's fouled away. This year against right-handed pitching, Hoskins brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 6, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto.
As he grounds 1 briskly to short.
Lindor scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 37 homers and 91 runs batted in. And here's a slider
balls,
that
no
runs
strikes.
inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw by for Broyle will be in time, and there's your first out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
And here's the former
Willie
prize Dodger prospect,
Calhoun.
Willie
That missed. That's the
Calhoun.
ball.
1 ball, no strikes
1-0.
to count. The 1-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to
Batting
keep his
seventh,
hands inside that ball,
second
stay
baseman,
square as long as
Jason.
possible, and feed it into the
Kipnis.
opposite field for a base hit.
Jason Kipnis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting
Here's
eighth,
Leonis Martin
the designated
as the
hitter.
first pitch to
No,
him is
that's
off
out.
the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Martin.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
1-1.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it had...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Standing in
the
now,
third baseman,
Ryder
number
Jones.
16.
And
Ryder.
he'll watch one
Ball.
miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Boy, good
Phila.
cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
In now,
Billy
Billy Newhouser.
Newhouser.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The average sitting at 292 here to start play. Still without a home run and 14 driven in. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Kluber has got it, and the side is retired. 3. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Leading
So
off
watch a
for the
sinker
That's
here
down,
that
that's the
misses.
ball.
It's ball
The
1.
catcher,
258
Kevin
the average to begin play. 9
Plawecki.
homers and an even 40 RBIs. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
And next will be the
The center
versatile
fielder,
Tyler Naquin.
Tyler.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up on the
Here you go.
backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. As he
Phila.
overcommits here to a slider out of the zone.
0-1.
1 strike to count. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sinker, and this one's
No
over
ball,
as
2
well.
strikes.
Nothing in 2 now. And he fouls this one off. A little too much
No,
bite
that's
on the
out.
breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ground ball left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Harper is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And he takes a called strike two. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hits this one hard the other way. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Designated hitter.
Into the box, Michael Franco. On he pops it up. Ramirez moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Leading off for the Indians.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Francisco.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Here's another 1-2. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos.
Fouled away.
Santana.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Slider strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun.
Number 7.
Come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is line to left. Hoskins is there, and he'll make the catch to. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. As this is grounded foul off to the left. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. This pitch is popped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, the catcher.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Ryder Jones up next. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Billy Newhouser.
In now, Billy Newhouser, fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Gloved by Santana, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he fouls this one off. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Hoskins ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting,
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Reined in. Pedroia on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Line towards center field. Hamilton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Leading off for
into the box now, Billy Hamilton.
Number 6.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Hamilton, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1.
Ball outside.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the 1st out.
The batter, number 50, second base.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 57 thus far, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Franco, the runner at second with one away. Ready on 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Santana's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Calhoun waits on it.
And the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 2-0 Philly.
Leading up for the Indians, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
No hits to this point. Sinker,
Outside,
1 ball,
ball.
1 strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Line towards center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee. Jeffrey Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Jeffrey.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Number 16, Ryder Jones.
Into the box now, Ryder Jones. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting.
In now, Billy Newhouser.
Newhouser.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
No hits to this point. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Philly. Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun.
Leading off for the
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2. The 1-2. He's down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. So watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jason Kipnis becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the...
Leading off for the Phillies.
Standing in now, Billy Hamilton. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. As he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hamilton on at first, nobody out. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Runner going a second time. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. In now, Bryce Harper. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco.
1 ball, no strike.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the... Nick Pivetta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Philadelphia, number 43, Nick.
Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. Look at a fastball in there on the outer half. Strike. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. In now, Tyler Naquin. As we'll take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now a flare out toward right center. Pedroia onto the grass. He's there to track it.
Leading off for
standing in now, Anthony Rizzo.
Number 44.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Ryder Jones.
Into the box now. Ryder Jones lifted down the line in left. Calhoun is after it, and they can't run it down. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Billy Newhouser.
In now, Billy Newhouser, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. No balls and a strike to count.
Jose.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Jones shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Liner towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
2-1
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Last strike now for Cleveland. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He brings it in, and the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score tonight. The Phils rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jake Arrieta earns his 8th victory of the season. Corey Kluber pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 8-8. The loss goes to Corey Kluber, his 14th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.